Hello Capricorn, this is your cosmic weather forecast for the week of October 20th, 2020. And if you'd like to see the rest of this video, hop on over to YouTube where the full length video will be. We're going to start with talking about Capricorn in love. Doing right by your loved one is supportive of your well-being, including communication and delegation where it's necessary. In some cases, asking for help is the actual medicine to something that has been ailing your relationship. Where resentment may be harbored in place of asking for what you desire, that is toxic to the health of the relationship and to the health of the people involved, you and the partner. If there are kids or pets or work, if this is happening in a dynamic where you work with your partner, or perhaps happening in a dynamic where you have a work husband type of thing, just please clear it up. Anywhere that you're harboring resentment because you've been reluctant to ask for what you really want to be done, please begin asking. With regard to money, Capricorn, release delusions related to what you value. If you have money to spend or invest, use it to expand your worldview or give back to an indigenous community that you may have indirectly taken from, if that's available to you. So some of what I was feeling here was that beyond what you can accumulate, which brings you a sense of security, what do you really value? And begin using your money and resources in a way that reflects that. And I think a lot of you are already doing this with your awareness of shopping locally and keeping money moving to smaller businesses and organizations. So keep that up. But it just feels like there's something about can you tap into what, maybe it's like you value experiences and that's been really tricky. So instead of being able to have some of the experiences with regard to traveling, you've perhaps been in a mode of just accumulating wealth. I don't know. It feels like it's related to some of the ways that we've been held back during the pandemic. And so for you to get creative in using money to sort of expand the worldview, culture, I don't know. Can you do that? Can you tell me what I'm talking about? Because I don't know. Current events. You and your well-being are directly connected to what's taking place on the world stage. Challenge yourself in your participation within systems and your relationship to boundaries within those systems. If you've leaned heavily into Capricorn realms of status, career, corporate, or government organizations, then you likely won't have the energy available to create the container that you really need in order to thrive. So this Saturn Capricorn energy is really heavy and available right now. But if it's only been used in these certain ways, then it's actually not available to do what might actually serve you, okay? So taking a look at healthy boundaries that you need in order to thrive in other areas of your life. Perhaps in some ways you can bring these boundaries to your home, and perhaps you could even create a sacred container or sanctuary in which you could restore yourself at home. If you Capricorn can thrive in this celestial clusterfuck, then we all stand a chance at seeing this revolution through in our lifetimes. No pressure. But if you really can learn to move through this energy with grace in a way that doesn't cause harm to yourself, while also not causing harm to the collective, that's such a beautiful example that you will be setting for us. And we will learn by watching your example. With regard to health, rest, water, boundaries, movement, alone time, laughter. Go through the checklist. Have you been meeting your own needs? What's missing from that list? I'm feeling this Gemini energy. Gemini energy is friendship, curiosity, flexibility, fun. So if you have a Gemini in your life, one thing you could do if you're feeling stuck and you actually don't know what to do to get those needs met is begin to imitate what this Gemini does in their life in your own way. Inflammation could be high. It's up to you to advocate for doing what needs to be done to soothe that, okay? Creativity. Write about family trauma. This was coming through. Also, I can't remember what I saw in the chart about it, but family trauma that wants to be processed through writing, Also, maybe writing about traumatic family experiences that you've had recently, like during the quarantine, could be interesting. It feels like actually some laughter could come out of it. Sometimes processing these crisis situations leads to laughter, and that can be really soothing to the soul. Love you, bye.